Hello junior biologists. Today we're going to learn how bird beaks and wings have adapted with a fun activity that you could try at home. This video is part of a series of videos made for Science Rendezvous with the Zoo, Let's Talk Science, and the University of Toronto, Scarborough. If you hadn't had a chance to check out the zoo's video on birds and their adaptations, you can do so now by clicking the link in the description below. Once you've done that, come back to this video and you can do this activity with me. So let's get started. Have you ever wondered why birds have so many different shapes, sizes, and colors? Well, it's not just a coincidence. These birds have adapted to their environments over long periods of time. For example, a hummingbird has a long, thin beak so that it can go in and drink nectar from different flowers. And so in today's activity, we're going to be learning more about these different adaptations. So what you'll need is scissors, strainer. I have a garlic press, but you can use nutcracker. I have plastic forks. Really, it doesn't really matter anything specific, like you don't need anything specific as long as you can mimic a beak. So these are going to be our artificial beaks. I also have a syringe. You can use a dropper. And then we also have our artificial foods. So for artificial food, we're going to be using meat, seeds, cereal, gummy worms, goldfish crackers, and water. I put food coloring in because it sticks out more. Once again, you can use any food you want, or it doesn't even have to be food. You can use beads, you can use anything really. You can use uncooked rice, but I like to use food that you can eat just because, you know, at the end you could eat them. So at this point, what you can do is you can pause the video and play around and try to figure out which tool is best for what, or you can try to do a challenge. I'm gonna challenge my sister. Sarah, do you want to be in my video?
Of course, why not?
Alright, so I'm gonna let you choose any of our artificial beaks and any food you want, and we'll challenge.
I think, oh gosh, there's so many. Okay, I'm gonna go for strainer.
Strainer, and which food?
Maybe the seeds.
The seeds? Alright. I'll make this a little harder on myself, and I'll pick the tweezers. And let's see how I fare up.
A little bit more space.
Alright, let's start a timer. Wait.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2.
3, 2, 1, go.
This is so finicky.
Alright, let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6.
I got a lot.
Yeah, I think you definitely got more than me.
Yeah, and I don't really think we need a count.
I agree with you. Do you know why that you got more than me?
Because this holds more than just a tweezer.
Exactly. It's bigger, and you know, a tweezer, you can only pick one at a time. Those you can pick more.
Yep.
You're exactly right. Let's try doing one more, but this time we'll use the same tool. Try to even the playing level.
Alright. So, for the same tool, I'm gonna go for the worms.
The worms, okay. And what do you want to use?
Maybe 2 pencils. I'll use them as
2
chopsticks.
pencils, and you know what? I'll go with the 2 plastic forks, and we'll see who can do better.
You're the best person win. 3, 2, 1, go. Do you not use chopsticks?
Okay, you're really annoying.
Alright, let's see how many I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many did you
I
get?
got 4.
You got 4? Guess I won.
Yep, yours pretty fast.
Alright, let's do one more.
Alright, one more will be... Okay, for the other one, really want to see what this one is.
Okay. Yeah. Good choice. So this one is definitely different from the rest. So in this, we're going to be using a syringe, but you can use a dropper or a turkey baster if you want. And we're just going to see who can collect the most water.
Okay.
Do you know what this is supposed to represent? Which beak is it like the most?
Like a normal bird, but like a bird that like drinks from flowers, like, you know?
A hummingbird.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
hummingbird.
So hummingbirds actually drink nectar from flowers.
Yes.
So this is mimicking that. So, all right, let me reset the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Whoa, I think you got one last one in there. Okay, let's see.
I think I won.
I think you won too. Oh wow, you definitely won that one.
Yep.
You have a lot more than me. Was that fun?
That was very fun.
I bet because you won too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
So the strainer is most like a flamingo's beak. You can see in a flamingo's beak, it has these things called lamellae, which are almost like tooths in its beak. And they help it filter things out like shrimp. Now the scissors, it most represents an eagle's beak because it's sharp and it's used for cutting things. So now this is a finch, and a finch eats seeds that are harder. So this is a good representation. Just put it inside a garlic press and that's exactly how it would crack its seed. Now this is a hummingbird, and they drink liquids, specifically nectar, from a flower. So just like in this activity, you have the cup which is like the flower, and just suck it up. And what's interesting is that if you look at their beak, it has to be long, small, and narrow, almost like a needle, just so that they can get in deep into the flower space. Now this is a crane, and cranes eat fish, just like these goldfish crackers, or like these gummy worms. Next, we'll be looking at the 5 different types of wings and their adaptations. So I have 5 different types of wings on the table and 5 different types of birds. And this isn't solved right now, but we will solve it very soon. Feel free to pause the video right now and try solving this to figure out which wing belongs to which hummingbird. As a hint, some of what we talked before has to do with the wings as well. So if you've had time to solve this, I'll go through this and we can see what the right answer is and why. So for a bald eagle, the wing that most suits it is a soaring wing. And this is because bald eagles, when they fly, they barely have to flap. They could fly for long ranges, so they have a long, broad wing, especially if you compare this wing to the wing in the picture. They look exactly the same. A mockingbird actually has a rapid takeoff wing. This has a rapid takeoff wing mostly because predators are usually trying to get this bird. So it adapted to have a wing that helps it get away and dodge these birds. A hummingbird, like we talked before, drinks nectar. So it actually has a hovering wing. And that's because it needs to hover in the air so I can get close to a flower, enter it, and also exit without even damaging the flower. All it does is drink the nectar and leave. Now, the last 2 wings are actually in the right order. We have a falcon wing, which has a high speed wing. Falcons are actually the fastest bird and can reach over 300 miles per hour. Isn't that crazy? And an albatross has the longest wingspan and has a gliding wing. It's even said that these birds could fly in their sleep. Thanks for joining me and learning about bird beak and wing adaptations through our fun activity. If you like this and want to learn more, check out our other activity videos and cool zookeep talks by our friends at the Toronto Zoo as part of our Science Rendezvous programming. Stay safe, junior biologists. Bye!